Hello, everybody. We're back and we're ready to do this. So that was the first part, and seems that we picked the bad end. So please ignore him. He just wants to get in here to cause problems. Wait a minute. He wants to get in here to cause problems. You really want to pet his big goat, Dad, but you want to dish about this guy's love life even more. Oh God, can we stop? No, we don't need it. We don't need it. Oh, excuse me. I have like one of my other episodes in the background. Just making sure I didn't do the same voice twice. I think I gave him the right voice beforehand with Tagora. You've heard about this situation from the other side, of course, but you really shouldn't let Galekh know that Tagora tells you about their tentative, high-pitched, awkward-pitched flirtation efforts. You know, it helps you get more friends. What, Tagora wants this dude? Okay. Seems kind of like a dick. You slap your cheek to stab yourself out of it. No spilling secrets. Galekh leans away from you against the back of his chair. Fuck, you are really not doing anything to change my impression of you. You have an idea. You cut him off before he can monologue to you to death about. You tell him that it sounds like you like sounds to you like what's really bothering him is a regular non-freaky guy that he's jealous of. Your free-spirited friendability is is I mean your friendability. He wants what you got. He glares at you, breath quickening. Whoo yeah, hit a nerve. I do not I do not want anything. I do not want anything of yours. Interrupting interrupting him has worked pretty well so far. So you try it again. Let's cut the shit. You say there's no reason for him to hide anything from you. And first of all, you already promised to like him no matter what. Secondly, you know what it's like to want to impress somebody. And finally, you know all too well about the huge motherfucking weirdo. Why doesn't he let you why doesn't he let you show him how to walk on the wild side? You can take a few pointers from him. From Alternatia's biggest freak. You can see the ensuing makeover montage already starting to bounce in your seat a bit. Okay. I have zero interest in. Okay, we won't do that. You try one more tactic, telling him you guess just you guess he just doesn't mind not knowing shit about how to be a freak. Little freak. Oh Galekh. They'll say how smart at how boring and smart at how to be boring and and a real big dumbass about weird stuff. I see what you're doing. It stands to reason. Allowing you to broaden your horizons with your alien ways has only increased my culture competence. Great. So what would it be? Shoving for new, more casual suits, or something more wilder and spicy undergarments? Okay. You had me at the suits, but then you lost me at the spicy undergarments. Dyeing your hair, or weirder body mods? Galekh shoots his eyebrows up. The last, the last one sounds interesting. What the fuck? Okay. He wants body modifications. Okay. I need a minute. Okay. He's ready to go whole. He's ready to go whole ass, huh? You weren't expecting that from this guy. But maybe he is waiting for an excuse to try something, or he really can't deal with being the biggest obnoxious know-it-all on Eternia. Go bigger, go bigger, get called, as they say. Damn, that is probably what they say. Yes, it is. Don't ask me how I know. You can't wait to get the show on the road. You tell him that you know a guy who can probably help him out. Will he be discreet? I'm willing to leap into this, but I do need to protect my privacy, of course. Oh, sure. Like, you mean, like, privately. He furrows his brow, either to continue your interruption or your hesitance to waste no more time. You whip and whips out your plum husk. You pull up the secret grip file that you got Malik to make so you can keep in touch. You call him. You get right to it and tell him you made a new friend. He's looking to get a new hole put in him. Behind you, Garlic chokes on his coffee. Arti- artist- Artistically an ecstatic hole. Garlic shrugs weakly, his eyes still wide open. Or something similar. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Anything for you, bud. Malik darts his eyes from your face to the one behind you. You're not sure how much he can see through the screen. My my gear, easy to pack. I'll be over soon. I'll bring options. You start giving directions, but he stops you. Don't worry, I know exactly where you are. Your plum husk, your plum husk low jacked. I figured you'd be cool with that. See you soon. Well, you crazy hacking son of a bitch. I like I like him. No, I want him in a quadrant sort of way. You get my point. Chaos Lords still follow regular human being sensibility, so we don't do quadrants. I thought you did once, my friend, once, but that was a long ass time. That was a long ass time ago. But I'm not saying. But before you asked, yeah, what you're probably thinking is kind of true. But I'm not gonna say it. Okay? Alright, crystal clear. Malik hangs up. You grin to you grin to Galekh and reassure him this seems manageable. It seems like a manageable situation. He offers you more coffee, which you take because you are a polite guest. Galekh start Galekh starts indenting a small leather bound notebook. You watch mostly listen to him explain the process, explain the brainstorming process, takes sips, and wish that the goat would come back. Eventually, you hear soft footsteps approaching. My boy Malik, how you doing, you wild motherfucker? Bugsy, you sure you don't have quadrants? Guy, like technically, you Gamzee and Aridin are basic. We're all basically Moirails at that point. But no, there's only one person in my flesh quadrant. I don't have an. I don't. I'm not cool with auspicism because I will help a friend and another friend not kill each other, but that's not a thing I do. And kismatship is not something that really interests me in the slightest. Galekh jumps when Malik opens the baby gate. How did how did you get in the front door? I acted. Galekh. Wait a minute. Did I see him? Let me see that again. Oh, he did that. No, I did that. Opens his mouth and shuts it a few times, darting his eyes between. Darting, turning eyes between. His eyes dart between yours and Malik's matching hoodies. Just kidding. Your operation, your operation, pretty low tech for an Indigo, unfortunately. Your elusives let me in. Anyways, I'm Malik. And from behind him, a proud bleating. Hell yes! Oh my god. And to be honest, I do like goats. I find them kind of cool and awesome at the same time. And I know that's kind of redundant, but yes, I find them very awesome. Galekh turns around, wrings his hands. There's a lot going on. A lot going on all of a sudden. He points. He points to you. You, alien, hold my Lucis. He can't be unsupervised in here. He'll eat everything. As for you, Malik, I am Galekh Sagasi. Welcome to my hive. That's that's problem. I hear you want to get freaky. Galekh tugs on the bottom of his suit jacket, straining it reflexively. Poor dude. You want to tell him how you're proud of him for going so far out of his depths, but it seems he seems to be holding his own. Plus, the goat really wants to make a snack out of his old paperbacks. You take your job seriously and hold him tight around the neck. Yes, yes, that's correct. I hear you have tools to help me achieve this. I'm open to a wide range of modifications. My notebook has some sketches. You you dutifully look and and not touch too, but wrangling the big gut is a full-time job. Malik holds up the notebook for you to see. Galekh is not a bad artist. Actually, still, you gotta turn your head and squint to make out what's going on in a couple of these sketches. You guess, you guess there's still a few surprises left in you for the brave new world of troll anatomy. Let's just okay. Since let's just say I know a little bit more about troll anatomy than I'm comfortable with. Well, more than I was more comfortable with back in the day. But we, I shouldn't, I shouldn't, I shouldn't talk about that here. How, like, that's just very, very, very lewd. Yeah, it is. But it is what it is. You point out one of the sketches you like best. You like best with one hand scrambled, holding a fistful of wriggly Lucifer with the other. Yeah, I can work with that. Hell yeah. But button up and get some layers off. Okay, can we not do the shirtless thing yet? I am already recovering from the last time it happened. You give him a big supportive thumbs up. You look politely away and start taking off his jacket. Okay, here we go, guys. This is about to, for everybody in here, it's about to get very, very spicy. I hope you're ready. You focus on your job and what the dude are you looking? Oh, it's okay if you want to take a little peek, but dude, control Lucis first. You pull out some mostly bruised fruit. You offer it to Galax Lucis. He chomps it up readily and calms down a bit. Geez, Galek can afford food for this guy? He eats he eats plenty. Galek takes off his undershirt. He rolls up the bottom and before leaning his forearms against the back of one of his chairs, exposes the powder broad hips and back. Galek Galek's, Galek's that design does capture every effable if in invisible part of my core self. Get it going. I assume I don't need to spell out any potential consequences that may astray from my artistic vision, correct? Malik rolls his eyes and pulls out the tattoo gun. So basically, he's getting tattoos. I think it's like becoming a cyborg of some shit. Because when you think, because when I think, tattoos are another form of body modification. But I was thinking like the weird shit. People even want to get lizard tongues and shit. But okay, it looks mostly how they do on Earth, but with a strip of greenish, almost biological light. Don't worry, your blood color is crystal clear. So straight up on his back. Don't you have a tattoo on your back? Shut up about that, Equius. No one needs to know about that part. But what is this? What is this What is this Japanese character on your back? Oh, let's just say it means. Let's just say it means chaotic one, and we're just gonna leave it at that. Galekh winces. The first press of the gun to his skin, or maybe lasers. There's a glow, so something is happening back there. With the lucis sated, you're free to see what's going on. You climb into Galax's chair, leaning on the back to take a peek over and watch. So, what's your deal with this anyway? Tattoos don't seem like your vibe. There's no there's no specific reason why I am simply fleshing out my worldly experience to attain visceral knowledge of a new kind. He's checking off something in his bucket list you helpfully add. Galek flushes bright blue and jerks backwards, screeching like you haven't heard your first Grizzly visit. Traumatized him. Oh boy, you have no idea how that apparently was extremely wrong thing to say. Watch it. You're gonna you're gonna make me fuck up my infallible vision. No need to flip your think pad. Uh if that's what it takes for you to find a bucket, buddy. Okay. He didn't mean bucket as in Equius. Dude. Dude. Ek. Earth to Ek. Yeah, my co-host is clearly out of in his bucket delusion. Let's just say, alternative. For those of you that don't know, you know, buckets are kind of traumatic and perverted at the same time. That's all I'll say on the matter. I've I've been there. Like this decidedly into the middle distance into into the middle distance as his breaths in and out and repositions himself against the chair. That's not that is extremely not what this is about. I'm perfectly capable in my propagational duties. This is not something. This is not a thing I have to do. It's a thing I want to do. If it happens to spark conspic- some conspicuous attention, so be it. Whatever, man. I won't judge. You have the barest grasp on what they're discussing here, but things are starting to click into place. You don't want to embarrass him, the potential new friend, calling him out on his crush, even further, or implying that he can't find anyone to fill a quadrant with. You tell Malik that Gallic is making his decision on personal emotion and self-educating journey. That's all. Yes, that's the heart of it exactly. Gallic smiles at you. It's it's crooked and stiff, on his face like he hadn't expected to put it there. You smile back and place your hand on top of his white knuckle against the back of his chair. He winces in pain for only once more before Malik steps back, tilting his head and admiring his handiwork. That'll do it. Galekh Galekh rolls his shoulders and twists his body around to check the new ink. Satisfied, he turns, extending his hand to Malik. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your time. On such short notice, would you like to stay too? Malik shakes his hand and cuts him off there. No thanks. I'm not much for an after party. See you around, Robo-Bud. Nice to tat you button up. He tosses his gear back into his bag and nods at you. On his way out, he pats the gun on the head. Now place it. Place it. One new friend is enough for today, I suppose. Thank you for encouraging me to try something new. I still do not completely understand you, but your penchant for flinging yourself wholeheartedly in precarious situations is fascinating. Guys, you wanna know? You wanna know? You wanna know what my dad used to tell me? That it's pretty much the exact same thing. Like I always put myself in weird. I always put myself in weird situations, but I always smell like a basket of roses when I get out of it. Like the situations I put me, Hatsukmara, and Harima in always kind of start off bad, but when it's all said and done, no harm is done, really. Okay, maybe no physical harm is done. Mental harm, yeah, but physical, not really. I tried. I might try to employ that tactic more in my daily life, if it leads to a newer, deeper grasp on troll condition as such. I have two confessions for you. He takes a deep breath. He wants. Okay. I only knew an elementary amount of information Rainbow Triggers when I met the two of you. The reason my front hinge jerk reaction at the time was because my Gorgic shaped blind spot. You graciously not let in that those two are the most obvious piece of information you ever encountered. Gorgic clears his throat, thrusts his plum husk towards you. Now we gotta take care of that. Take a photo. Ah, dude, you. He turns around. The shot of his hip bone rendition of a sign of an indigo. It's framed it with two sprig pines under a V. Oh, you just got a V in your. When you hand his plum husk, he fucks with it for a minute, and then it starts buzzing with notification after notification. He looks up at you, a creeping smile in the corner of his mouth. He bites it back like he's not sure what to do with this unfallible happiness he's experiencing. He hates it. So I guess Galekh and Gorjek are a thing, or want to be a thing. Again, troll romance. Even though I understand it, it's still going to be a big old mystery. But it's done. We're done, and boom. Play my outro. In a minute, we're gonna play my outro, but First, equius, buddy, pal. What just happened? You missed the whole episode, man. You blacked out after I said bucket. Oh, I did? Sorry. Uh, you know, I keep forgetting you guys. When you guys still have the adverse effect whenever I say the word bucket, so I gotta remember that. But hey, but everybody, that's freaking episode for today. We'll see you guys real soon. Equius, any parting words? No, I don't. Actually, it just feels like a blur. What did that guy need? Oh, he needed okay, Equius. He needed a tattoo on his back. Because he wanted to do. It's something he wanted to do. And granted, how Alternia makes the choices, mostly Alternia makes the choices for you. It's kind of nice to see that someone wants to have a little independence outside their own blood caste. It's actually pretty interesting. But I will leave you. We will, but we'll leave you for today, guys. I'm Bugsy. I'm Bugsy, also known as Bugsy Prime, the Iron Bug, the Chaotic Gesture, the dude that can make you laugh while you're on the toilet. Trust me, I've gotten comments like that where they go, Bugsy, you made me laugh while I was on the toilet. I was like, okay, dude. I mean, I'm glad I can help you. But I'll see you guys later. We're out of here. Hey, Aqueous, you wanna, you wanna go home? You wanna go home from the studio because I gotta go and make sure I got enough booze for the party. So you wanna come or are you going home? Uh, High blood. I don't feel like being inebriated is a good thing on my part. All right. Well, I'll just take you home, and then from there, I'll go to the bar. Well, see you guys later. Bye, guys. I'm not telling you what the party is, by the way, guys. Don't worry about it.